So we move on to Europa League action, and we are playing the mighty AC Milan tomorrow evening at the San Siro. Now, this is basically a tale of two fallen giants. You know, Arsenal were yo-yoing between us and Man United for Premier League titles, and AC Milan were winning European Cups. And if you look at the league tables of both of the divisions, we're languishing down in 6th and they're languishing down in 7th. Now, since Gattuso has come in, he's steadied the ship. They haven't actually lost a game since he's been the manager. Amazing what happens if you change your manager, innit? Suddenly, players start playing again. Take note, Arsenal. Now, I've done a little bit of digging on AC Milan, and I was actually quite shocked to find that when they were first founded, their first ever manager was English. Unbelievable. Didn't know that. All the way back in 1899, a guy called Herbert Kilpin was their manager, and he was their very first manager. But the last time this lot done anything in Europe was when my pick for the next Arsenal manager, Carlo Ancelotti, was in charge. They won the Champions League in 2007. He masterminded that victory and basically left on a high when he went. I'd love him at Arsenal, but that's a whole new different video. Now, how do I see this game going? Wow, I don't know. If you look back in the history books, I think we've played them 6 times over various different competitions spanning back to 95. 2 wins each and 2 draws. So it's been fairly even over the games that we've had, but obviously it's hard to compare to current teams now. We'll only find out tomorrow and next Thursday when we've played them over the 2 legs, I suppose. But one thing I will say is we're both not as high as we probably should be in the league table. Both fallen from grace, like I said a minute ago. But the difference between them and us is the fact that they did something about it. They were in free fall. They've stopped that. And obviously they're now climbing back up the table. They didn't have a game this weekend. Obviously, all the Calcio A games were postponed this weekend, just gone because of the tragic passing of David Astori. So, yeah, bad news, man. Taken way too early. But I don't know whether that'll help them or whether it'll hinder them, because obviously they haven't had a game since the week before. We obviously played Sunday. We all know what happened there. Fucking embarrassing. But I don't really know how this game's going to go, because I can't see Arsenal going out there and going all guns blazing. But at the same time, if we sit back, we'll get picked apart because we can't defend. So I don't know. I'm more hoping that we can get a positive result, i.e. a draw, or even sneak a win, but I really can't see it, to be honest. With that being said, I'm going to get into my 1 to 11 for the game. Let me know what you guys think on this as well, and let me know what you think on how the game's going to go, whether we're going to get spanked, and whether we're going to win or not. But my 1 to 11 is David Ospina in goal. Probably the best of a bad bunch of goalkeepers. So, yeah, he's in goal. Not 100% sure if Monreal's fit, so I'm going to put Kolasinac at left back. Obviously, if Monreal is fit, then I'd play him. Right back, Hector Bellerin is not going to be fit for the game. Apparently, he's had a knock to the knee that he's been carrying for a few weeks. And he's been playing through the pain barrier, apparently, which contradicts the newspaper articles that I read yesterday and the day before, saying that Hector Bellerin was fuming that he'd got dropped 2 hours before we played Brighton. Don't know who to believe. Arsene Wenger's a compulsive liar, and so are all the journalists. Who knows? Anyway, my centre-backs for this game. Mustafi, you're binned, bruv. You are binned. You are not getting in my team for this game. You're an absolute liability this season. So I'm putting our club captain there, Per Mertesacker. Make him fucking earn his money. All he's done all season is sit around, just watching games. He's getting paid to watch the games. You know, why did we give this guy the captain's armband after giving him a year contract? We ain't seen him, so fuck it, start him. Let's be real as well. Yes, he's got no pace, but he's never really been blessed with that. But he can read the game, and defensively, he's our best centre-back. So, for a big game, away in the San Siro, you need a big character. Per Mertesacker is that character. So, I'm going to stick him in there. Alongside him, I thought long and hard about this, and I can't really throw Rob Holding into the mix, or Callum Chambers, to be fair. So unfortunately, I have got to put Koscielny there. Now, everybody knows my thoughts on Koscielny. I've said it for years now. The guy's never been world class. Liability, penalty waiting to happen, just bang average. Probably, like I've said, probably the best of a bad bunch over the years. And yes, he has some shit partners to work with, but cream always rises to the top. He doesn't. Anyway, on to midfield. Granit Xhaka. Granit fucking Xhaka. Seriously, not getting in my team. You can sit on the bench, my friend, because I am putting Mohamed El-Neni in there. Now, I know people are going to laugh at that, but Mohamed El-Neni is a better player. And the games he's played this season, he's performed. So I'd play him there. I'd tell him just to sit in front of that back four. Don't cross the halfway line and just sit and patrol everything. As soon as you get the ball, give it to the guy next to you, who is going to be Jack Wilshere. Jack Wilshere's going there for me. I think he's been arguably one of our best players this season, along with Monreal. I think they've probably been the best two players this season. But again, at the weekend, he weren't all that. And I'm starting to see, I love Jack. You know, at the start of the season, I said he should have been sold because I didn't see him getting back in the team. I said, fuck it, what's he done? He ain't done nothing, get rid. This season, I've seen a different side of him. You know, he's kept himself fit. He's dominating midfields at times, especially in this competition as well. He's been brilliant in this competition. But one thing I will say about Jack Wilshere is he needs to stop looking and trying to make it come across as if he's trying. Concentrate on playing well instead of concentrating on looking like you care. Okay? Because I love you, bruv, but you need to start putting some shifts in again, mate, because the last few have been poor. Anyway, moving on. I'm going with three behind the striker, so it's going to be a 4-2-3-1. In the middle of that three, Mr. I signed my new 350 grand a week contract and ain't been seen since guy. Yep, Mesut Ozil. Mesut Ozil's another one who owes us a performance because, like I said, he signed a new deal and he ain't been seen since. Sorry, mate, but you are now the highest paid player at the club and one of the highest paid players in the Premier League. Please, just start acting like it, yeah? I see the other day loads of people saying when he threw his gloves on the floor, oh, look at the passion, he cares. These are the same people who quoted off Alexis Sanchez for being a petulant schoolboy when he did that. Come on, man. Anyway, let's hope he turns up, because if he does, we all know he's a fantastic player. Now, on the left side of the three, Jesus Christ, Danny Welbeck, purely and simply because Iwobi is garbage. So, Danny Welbeck, I'm not putting him up front because the geezer couldn't score in a fucking brothel. So, yeah, Danny Welbeck. Right side of the three, Henrik Mkhitaryan. Again, another one who needs to start performing. It's all well and good doing it against Östersund away, but when it comes up into the big teams, all my Man United mates have told me the geezer disappears. So far, he has. Man City and Tottenham, anonymous. So, let's hope the occasion don't get too big for him and he don't melt. Anyway, I'm now throwing the kid up front, Eddie Nketiah. I've given him a chance because he came on against Brighton. He looked quite promising. He had a chance that he probably should have scored as well, although it was a half chance. But I'd give this kid a go. Why not? He's better than Danny Welbeck, let's be real. He can actually fucking score goals. So yeah, that's my 1 to 11. Let me know what you'd do differently. Let me know if you agree. Don't forget, smash the like button. That always helps me along my way. And I am this close to 10,000 subscribers now. Absolutely overwhelmed with how quick this channel has grown. So I appreciate each and every single one of you that's subscribed. And anyone that's watched the videos over the last 10 months that I started this channel. Really appreciate it. Let's get me up to 10k. That'll be a massive milestone for me as well. Don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn notifications on. Score prediction for this game, I am going with AC Milan 2, Arsenal 1. I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.